Hey gang, this is Stormy. Thank you so much for joining me for another episode of Stormy Plays Inferno Mines. We have a lot to get through, so let's get on with it. First of all, thanks to a comment reminding me that we still had diamond armor, we're going to try this way. The only diamond I'm not wearing is boots because I wanted feather falling. There's a lot of areas in this area. Wait, no. Spots in this area. Areas in this dungeon. Dungeons in this area. Whatever. There's a lot of places where you can totally have an accident and fall down into a friggin' crevasse or ravine or ditch or whatever. This is going to be the episode of synonyms. Whatever. Okay, so last episode, whoops, we don't need the minecart. Last episode we died. This episode we're going to try not to die. I'd really like to be done with that. What got us the second time last time, our ladder had been blown up. So let's try to remember that we need to fix that and address that issue because otherwise, it could happen again. Oh, and I also made TNT to drop on the death bloom and I forgot, but we'll do that. There'll be plenty of time for it. We don't have arrows. Well, poo. All right, let's leave here and go get arrows. Sorry guys. So I once again am, why can't I move? Like I cannot move up, down, in or out. Oh, I don't want to go down. There are bad guys down there. Anyway, so yeah, once again, I am going out of town. Whoa. Yeah, oh, and I brought the pick because we are totally not going to die and lose it. Anyway, we're going to go see a concert. So I am super excited about that. So are the kids. They can't wait. So yeah, good stuff. Good times. Good times, yo. All right, so how do we want to do this again? Hopefully this time, hey, look at all those minecarts. Hopefully this time there will be more win and less fail. Let's try that. That seems like a fancy dandy way to do things, doesn't it? Oh, look at all those things down there. That is just disgusting. And gross and disgusting. Sorry, I totally lost my train of thought there. So, no, do not blow up any more of my ladder, please. I need that ladder. I need to get in and out and up and down it. And you guys just have to sit there and be all annoying and blowing my crap up like that's anything new. Let's do, whoops. I'd like to get where we can kind of do something about this. It's not, strictly speaking, there's not a fun box under that pile of smooth stone right there, but strictly speaking or not, it's a pain in the neck because what's going to happen is we are going to set off a bunch of silverfish if we try to just barge in there and take it out. So here's what we're going to do. And I brought TNT. I brought 2 pieces in TNT. That's all the sand I could find. I was telling Roy, speaking of, I was telling Roy that I'm going to have to open up the shortcut between the first area and the second area because we've got like tons and tons of supplies, but there's other supplies we don't have. And that would be, you know, like stone picks and that kind of thing. We don't have that, so we are really going to want to do something about that. I see you down there. Trying to look all green and creepery, like a creeper. Hoping I won't see you. I saw you. Okay, so you shot me first, but I still saw you, and you didn't knock me down. Unfortunately, I can't put the TNT on the end of the bridge thingy I made for it. This beautiful construction job of handcrafted brick until I get, there we go, rid of the skelly. Okay, so we're gonna shoot that, drop that down there. Please work, because if you don't work, I don't have any idea what to do about you. Did you work? Well, you at least exposed the spot. I guess the creeper thought that sounded like a pretty good idea. He's like, all right, I'll do that too, kaboom. Yep. Well, that's certainly more progress than we made so far. Ow, would you stop that? Okay, I'm thinking, I suspect there is a, what's it? Dude. Whoa. Alright, cool, let's go this way. Hey, yay. Hey, there's animals in here and a creeper. Nope, you can't be in here. This is my area. You can't have it. I struggled and fought to get into this area for entirely too long. And hey, more sand for more TNT. And another creeper. Fantastic. Shoot. That was so dumb. You all can tell me I was just trying to be all happy. Whoops, and that's too high unless we have a really tall creeper. Whatever. Good enough. Again, take your own advice, Stormy. I'll fix it later. Excuse me, I'd probably end up tearing out this anyway. Can we, though? I want these things. Oh good, the chest didn't get destroyed. So we have a couple of stone picks, but we are still going to have to open up that shortcut. It's there. I know where it is. We found it last episode. I kind of pointed to it and, you know, mentioned it as we went by. Oh yeah, those protection too. The hidden area in the wall in Haynes' Disgrace, I went in there to find sand because I knew I'd had to dig out some sand to get in there. And yeah, there was enough sand in there to make 2 pieces of TNT. This other one I have another use for. Now the thing is, and this is something, I mean, you know, obviously I've known about this whole damn time. If I just dig up, I think up in that way a little bit, this perfectly links up with the outside. We've done it. We being Roy and I. When we've played this map before, we've linked up this to where you come into the area. But, well, yeah. So let's do something about this guy. Now, where do we want to go first? The world is our oyster. Except less skeletons in our world. There are not this many worlds in my oysters that have skeletons. Because I totally meant to say it that way. Ah, crap, that's a witch. Yeah, maybe? It has to be a witch. Or was it just, I guess it was just the, yeah, okay. False alarm, false alarm. So let's put torches all over this and pick up all this yummy experience. Now that wasn't so hard. That's the death bloom that just whispered in my ear and said, "Come no closer, my dear, for this way lies death and peril and imminent destruction." Speaking of imminent destruction, we need to go imminently blow the thing up because that death bloom, I think Vechs did a test world video. I'm not caught up on all his test worlds, but basically the easiest way I have found to get rid of the death bloom, you could do, in his devcom, he just ignores the death bloom. My problem is I'm just as likely to walk into it as around it, so, well, yeah. You guys, you know. So anyway, oops, that was dumb. So what I want to do is I want to get rid of it. There's another one, but this one to me is much dangerous-er because it's right here at the beginning of the level where, you know, if I'm not paying attention and I go off in a minecart or something, that death bloom is going to take us out. So I would like to, and I want this episode to be nothing but win, especially since I just had a really major setback with my Black Crystals series. You guys wouldn't know it if you didn't know it, but I always make a backup, right? Always from saves to backups, and then, you know, on the much rarer but still occasions when I need to restore a save, I go from backups to saves. Well, I apparently went the wrong way and lost a full 2 full progress on the what's it called thing, Black Crystals. Sorry, do nothing personal. So if my mood's a little bit out of whack, that's why. I don't believe I did that, but it had me feeling a little bit annoyed because I went to cut out. The best I can figure, because I'm still not sure what happened. I was recording and I died, and I went to cut out, and when I cut back in, or I mean, there was a thing about the recording, and so anyway, I don't know, but yeah. So that was really unhappy for me. Now, I want to know, did we take out the death bloom? Because there's buckets around there that are pretty handy-dandy, fascinating things to have. Although, if we go straight, and I might be wrong on this, but if I go straight back that way, I think the iron's back there. ish, like straight back and up. That is going to be, here's what I'm thinking. Okay. I think that we are going to try to find loot. We want loot, but we don't want to get so wrapped up in the loot that we lose all our gear trying to get it. Hey, check that out. That was much easier than the way I did it anyway before. Yeah, and a bucket and a skelly. Ha ha, you suck. You can't hit me. Woo! Nice hoppity hop there. Maybe our luck is turning until it turns back again. The pendulum always swings, my friends. That is a valuable lesson to learn that I have learned at the tender age of 30 odd years. So yeah, we're taking the kids to go see a heavy metal concert, which yes, we do. And from time to time. And oof, we're going to go see Godsmack. So I'm excited about that. They used to be one of my favorite bands. They're not so much anymore. This is not a place for me to hold forth on my musical theory and reviews, although I don't know why not. It's my damn channel. But for right now, no. Let's just suffice it to say that they're no longer my favorite band, but they have a lot of my favorite songs. So really excited. And then next month, I'm going to go see 3 Days Grace in concert. I can't wait. Oh my goodness. So yeah, so much awesomeness that I'm not at all sure I deserve, but I'm going to enjoy it nonetheless. So do we want to try? Whoa, my mouse went weird for a minute. It was like it wouldn't, like my character had a stiff neck and I was just kind of looking up there. And I mean, I was trying to move, but it just wasn't going. Okay, should we sleep here? Do we want to set our spawn here? Are we? Hey, an ender chest. Damn it. Dang it. I keep forgetting it's person specific, which is wonderful when you're moving inventory. Not so wonderful when your husband is still at the first intersection and you keep finding yourself wanting to say, hey, there's an ender chest back there. Throw some things in it and send them over to me. No, we're just going to have to link up the two things. He hasn't gotten much done on his grinder because, as I've explained, but I'll run over it again briefly because why not? We have two houses, and we use the house, the guest house, I guess it would be, for just an extension of our home because we don't have a basement, so it's nice. But very often my husband will work back there when he's making grinders and stuff. Well, as you guys may have noticed the last couple of episodes, you see him flashing on an awful lot. The internet back there has been horrible, and we have a booster, and we have broadband, and we don't know. I think it's maybe the realities of living with, I don't know, concrete walls, which we do have concrete wall. Stucco. Is there a difference, guys, between stucco and concrete? Is stucco just fancy concrete? Like, I don't know. But anyways, we have that, and it makes it a Bearcat to hang up pictures. Why shouldn't it interfere with my wireless signal? If you guys notice that, like, I'm not leaving this little, like, we have this little front area all lit up. And so, you know, this is our happy place now. And so I don't want to leave. I'm like, no, because I go on these walls, over these walls, in these walls, and through these walls. And then there's going to be things, and they're going to want to eat us. They want to eat us, guys. Why would they do such a thing? So this is a thing. That is a thing. I know, I'm sorry. It's ruins. There's ruins. This whole area, I think I have an idea that it's supposed to be, or I tell myself it's supposed to be like the ruins of a once great city. Because I mean, look at it. We've got these wonderful trees, and he does say that they're ruins. So hey, you know, maybe there was a fairy tale princess or something that lived in the castle. Oh, speaking of princesses. And wow, how's that for a segue? While I was in Las Vegas, I stopped by a shop to look at their makeup. And the woman gave me a sample of the dye that had been Princess Dye's signature scent. So I haven't worn it at all because it's not my type, but it definitely smells princessy. Like I would have known. It was from Sicily or Sicily, not Sicily, but that one of those. And I don't think they'd say it. I don't think they could say it if it was a bald-faced lie. But it smells very like, okay, picture for a moment the perfume that a princess might wear, and then I can almost guarantee it smells exactly like that. Like even Roy, when I showed it to him, he just went, wow, you know, that smells like what, like that's what it would be. So yeah, I thought that was kind of fascinating. I don't know if I can wear it though, just because, you know, well, I remember all that and stuff, so. And it was a sad time for my family for personal reasons. It just kind of dovetailed with Princess Di's death. So, yeah, I'm not sure, but well, anyway, it's awesome to have a sample of the perfume, and I had friends over that, that I was telling them, hey, guess what, guys, smell this perfume, blah blah blah, and they were like, oh wow, that's so cool, blah blah blah. So yeah, it's cool. Anyway, there's not a whole lot to say. You know, you guys know how I feel about this area. It's not that it's a bad area, it's just that it's killed me more times, I think, than the whole rest of the map combined. So, but we are going to, I'm going to try, I've been playing a little more reckless, I think, than I normally do. And I've heard other LPers say it as well, say this, that they play more recklessly just because it's more entertaining to watch. You can play safe and not die, but it's not as much fun to watch. This area, though, I think it might be a little slower paced. Now, do we want to try burning these trees? I think we need to climb a tree. I think it's advantageous to climb a tree, maybe, to get to the wool. I don't know, but um, one way that I sometimes defeat areas with trees is to burn the leaves, burn the trees. So, I'm sorry if my commentary doesn't make any sense at all. I am trying to, there's not much to say. This area has so much going on but there's not much to say, so. Yeah. So I have like three things to record today, and then I need to get it all uploaded. I think though after this week, like starting next week, and I'll mention this a couple more times, I think I'm gonna start taking Sundays off. Because we're getting into warmer weather where there's going to be more to do like outside. And Sundays, usually people don't watch my videos until Monday anyway. So I noticed a lot of channels, they don't get the views on Sundays. So I think that might be good. And because we do a lot of like camping, we go out to the creek with the kids a lot during the summer. And I'm not worried about being able to manage, but it might be nice, just take a little bit of the pressure off. Not pressure, but a little bit of a break from the norm 7-day week thing. Now, in his waking up map, he has melee skellies, but they're weak. They only take like 1 hit to kill. Those guys I think have the regular amount of health, but they're melee skellies. Whoa, crap, and there's a bunch too. Let's go this way. I wish there was sun in here. I could burn some of these guys up. Ugh. Yeah, these guys are dangerous, but that diamond armor, thank you, dude, for reminding me. The thing is, usually by this point in the map, I don't have diamond armor anymore. I've fallen down a pit and lost it in lava by this time. So, Dew was like, Mr. Dew, he was like, hey, use your diamond armor. That's the great way to get through there. Well, duh, I forgot I had it. So, but it is, whoa, that's a hole. See, it's that kind of thing that I have feather falling boots on for. And you should wear them too, viewers, if you guys are playing this map with me. So, and this area can't be as, it can be, what was I going to say? I don't even know, whatever, it's not important. Let's see, peekaboo up here. Okay, this is an example of something Vechs alludes to in his devcom of this map. See all these spawners up here? This was a line of, I don't want to risk getting knocked down. That was a line of gravel. And he just did like a find and replace and did, gravel with various flavors of spawners. Okay, I didn't see him. Go away. Aw, poo. And trying to get up on these things is really, really difficult. I wasn't going to go this way first, but the other way frightened me, so... Oh, crap. We need to... Because there is spider lava under us, which just basically means there's so many spiders, if we fall, we would have better time falling in lava. Ouch. Okay, just back up. Retreat. Try again. We don't want to stay close to that line of spawners for too long for obvious reasons. It's going to spawn. That's a fun box, only, you know, worse. Oh well. There's a lot of loot in here, but you really want to be sure. Something that is an easy trap to fall into, not just with this map or this area of this map, but any map with a lot of loot, it's easy to get caught in that death spiral, and then you lose. Like, let's say you have an area with 3 loot chests in it and you're trying to get in there, but you keep dying. And maybe your stuff gets blown up by creepers or whatever, but the thing is that you keep dying to where you lose more loot than you would have gotten if you had just bypassed the area altogether and not worried about it to begin with. Excuse me. That's something that we really need to watch out for in this area. And there's a fun box. Yep. Vechs really went spawner happy in this area. But the good news is, you know, the amount of XP you can get in this area is off the hook if you cannot die. You will get so much experience points from taking out spawners and stuff. So, yeah. And then there's a thing, and ooh, ugh. Look at that. Let's peek over this edge when I know there's skellies around us. I'm just trying to see if we need to go down there. You know what? I'm going to say no. I know there's a couple of things I definitely want to get, so those are what we're going to be looking for. And other than that, I think we're just going to you know, we're just going to cruise through the area. Take in whatever sights we want to take in, ignore whatever we want to ignore. So let me know how you guys are enjoying this series. We're not halfway through the map yet, by any means. We're close to done. But what do you guys think? I try not to ask for comments and likes because, well, I don't know. I mean, it works. It's a workable way to get views. To get not views, but the likes and the comments is to remind people, hey, you know. But I try not to. But do let me know if there's anything you guys are wondering about, or any particular area of this place you want me to show. Let me know, because I don't know if you don't tell me. Nobody plays these maps the same, so nobody sees the same things. I try to tell my kids, you know, you never see the same thing as each other, even a sibling. You see your own things, you do your own things. So, whoops. I'm just doing this because that looks like a really, really bad area to be retreating from and then fall into and then be all sad because guess what would happen? We would probably, well, we might not die, but we would be sorry. Okay, yeah. I thought that was going somewhere so much, you know, better, but whatever. Sometimes these things, they get away from you. You'll have a good topic going, and then the next thing you know, it's like a car wreck. You're just watching it plummet off a cliff. See, and honestly, if I'm going to restore a backup, you know, scrap a recording. I started to say chalk a recording. Scrap a recording, it's usually going to be when my commentary really got away from me. If I am really unhappy with where my commentary went, I will scrap the recording rather than put it up. Not always. Sometimes I'll ask, you know, somebody in this house always is hearing me record, and I'll ask them, hey, what'd you think, you know, or whatever. But yeah, I think if we go down and forward, I'm not sure though. I really don't know. So my son is wanting to play on a server with me, like Mineplex or play Minecraft or whatever. I don't do server stuff only because I generally have enough other stuff going on. I don't need to do server stuff. Do we have an axe? Yes, we need wood. But I don't know, maybe for now and then thing with my son, you know, do something on a server. He plays on the servers a lot. Only certain ones, only ones I trust. Mineplex, play Minecraft, those ones. But he reminded me that I had mentioned that we might do that sometime. And I mentioned it a while back. It was a thought of something I could, you know, do. if I wasn't in the middle of a CTM map. So far, I've been in the middle of a CTM map pretty much the whole time, but that's all right. Is our string in here? Because I really think, I really think it would probably be worth our while to make a bed and then sleep in that bed. And apparently our string is up there. Our wood is down here. Our string is up there. We need them both in the same area so that we can do things with the things. And we want to sleep because yeah. Did I not go up high enough? I guess I didn't. Silly me. And if you hear people moving around, my family's being terrific, but you know, it's the weekend and they're moving around. And my kids are on spring break for 2 weeks. So they're home. They get 2 weeks of spring break, but they get like a few 2-week breaks throughout the school year, but they only get 8 weeks off for summer vacations. So it's give and take. You know what? There's lapis down there. We need to go check that out. Lapis, of course, means you want to look. You want to check it out. And especially in a map that's beige, the lapis really stands out well. And hey guys, look! Anvils! Hooray! Anvils! We can fix some of our stuff. Okay, so let's make a bed. Make a bed to sleep. So we don't have to come all the way from, well, it would just be Haynes' Disgrace, but still. So let's do this, and this, and this, and over here. And over here. And how long have I even been recording? I didn't turn on my timer. Oh well. We hang loose in this. We hang loose in this thing. Yeah. Oh, right. I was like, hello, get up. No, you're not the only person on there. I keep forgetting I'm not used to having a silent partner. Although he doesn't talk a lot. Even when it's just me and him playing and I'm not recording, he doesn't talk a whole lot. So we've been going for about 25 minutes, and I think I found my timer. And I think what I'm going to do is I want to try to get down there and investigate that. Hey, sand! Why sand? Is that just a random piece of sand, or is there a reason for that? Well, I'll take it. Oh, another bucket of milk. That can stay. That might not be bad to leave there. Hi. How you doing? How's things? Yeah, nuts. Ah, poo. This is going to get out of control real quick. Let's go over here and get away from those. Did you see all those skeletons spawned at once? Just bam, bam, bam. Ah! Make sure nothing's coming. Ow. Sorry I got quiet. I'm just trying to not get blown up into a gazillion pieces of, you know, whoops. Well, I just shot the crap out of the minecart. It is of no threat to anybody else, ladies and gentlemen. Those rogue minecarts, you gotta watch. King Neurotic Skelly just shooting the wall. He's like, you get the minecart, I'll get the wall. Between the two of us, we'll make sure that everything is good. This is a fun box. Cool. Ding, 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 ding. And we have 30 levels. Oh yeah, and somebody did I already mention this? Somebody reminded me that we get the enchanting table in either, Wilhelm Cliffs or Giant Dumb Blast Zisto Cavern, or whatever it's called. So, where did we see that lapis, guys? There was a... Yeah, I don't like falling down holes in this place. Look at this. Looting. Thorn, so glad we made a bed. An infinity book. Punch. Punch is... Ooh, protection 4. Guys, guess what? Okay. Ooh, was that sand? Yes. TNT. Thank you, Vechs, for the fabulous prizes. Not that he's ever going to see this, but, whatever. Alright. So, up we go. But anyway, yeah, please leave me a comment, you guys, and let me know. Oh, hey, there's the blue lapis block. Let me know what you guys are thinking about this series so far. And plus, I just like getting comments. It's always kind of exciting. So let's go in here, and I'm going to log out, do some sorting off camera, and some chatting with Roy, and then some more sorting, and then I'll be back for another round. So anyway, thank you ever so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Until then, take care now. Bye.